Okay, so these are going to be the energies building up to Christmas. I don't know how we're going to do this. Yeah, I do. Okay, first we're going to start off with zodiac cards because they're really good. They're really accurate. They're really good. Or at least they're tuned in with me and we like each other, so it works. Okay. So let's start with where she's at because most of you are the feminine watching. Well, I can't really say that. But we'll start with her. We'll start with the feminines. Just to see, if this resonates with you, then so does the second part, okay? All right. Where are the feminines at coming up to the holidays? Ooh. Ooh. I'm telling. No. Wow. Geez, we almost need like a sex tarot card with this or something. It says a passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. Sun in Scorpio. Passion. Dang, girls. What's going on here? Okay. Okay. This is the card of deep passions, intense emotions, chaotic people, secrecy, manipulation, and at its worst, aggression and conflict. A passionate chapter is present or about to begin. Wow, you guys. This may be related to a phase in your life that is transformational as you progress from one circumstance to another. God, I've been saying this. It's just like spirit keeps saying it in this way. And then it's like, if you don't get it or if you don't buy into it yet, then there's this way. And then there's this way. And then there's that way. Do you get it yet? A new life is opening up for you. Jeez. Okay, so a completely new approach to life due to profound developments. Profound developments will unfold. Rest assured. Oh my God, I just talked about the phoenix rising from the ashes. Which talk was it that I was talking about? That was I think it was my messages from spirit this week. Wow. Rest assured, you can rise like a phoenix from the ashes of dramatic circumstances. And I also just said in that, I think it was that same one, you guys, like you like somebody made a comment like, sounds like you're channeling a sugar daddy. It's what came in. It's what came in. And it's like a sugar daddy kind of implies that you need it. A lot of divine feminines are like totally in their power. They don't need it, but the feeling that I was getting wasn't like this situation where someone's taking advantage of each other. It was like this man just wants to take care of her. It was a very protective, compassionate, loving energy. It wasn't at all like tainted or skewed or weird like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't off at all. It was very, very, very loving. And shoot, if you have that kind of money or that kind of stability, why wouldn't you want your person to also enjoy that security and stability? I mean, I've said this before, but shoot, if you make Hallmark cards and you've got 1,000,000 of them in your home or something, it's like when you start dating someone, wouldn't you just be like, here, have some Hallmark cards or whatever it is, rocks. If you're a rock collector, you'd be like, oh, I love you. Here, have some rocks. It's just energy, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of money or that kind of stuff. Anyway, it's what came out and it's coming out again. I didn't ask for it. I was just like open, like spirit, what? And it's passion. And it came out in a card called Passion. But it's also talking about all this other stuff. An all-consuming relationship and a charming or attractive person may be at the center of great change in your life. Maintain a... I said this too. I said, don't get so caught up in this person that you like lose yourself. And I was talking about how my guides even said to me, they were like, don't freak out. And I was like, I'm not going to freak out. Why do I freak out? They're like, just don't freak out. This is that. You know, a lot of you are going to be going through the same thing that I'm about to go through. Oh my gosh. An all-consuming relationship and a charming or attractive person may be at the center of great change in your life. Maintain a level-headed approach to people, your passions, emotions, and overindulgence in food, wine, alcohol, or drugs may become all-consuming. That's a good warning. That is a really good warning. Don't lose yourself in these things or this person or these people. Keep yourself really grounded and centered. Overindulgence. Overindulgence. You know, I was at dinner last night and this guy starts talking about, gosh, you guys need to talk. He was talking about how Epicureanism is not, it's not, everybody thinks it's like food, like eating a lot of food or something like that, like indulging in food. It's really indulging in luxury. It's indulging in anything that gives you pleasure. This is Epicureanism, whatever the word would be. Epicureanism, Epicureistic. Whatever it is very much, you know, it's like that's how life is when you're totally aligned. Is everything is synchronistic. Everything, every conversation that you have, and every person you meet, everything that happens, it all starts to tie together like this. So maintain a clear mind and avoid obsessive or destructive thoughts and actions. Make efforts to be centered and to seek to be calm. Channel energy into constructive pursuits and work off excess energy at the gym or the beach. Oh my gosh, you guys. Or somewhere else. Oh. Okay, so maintain a clear mind. Don't get all obsessed about this situation. Remain who you are. Really remind yourself of what's truly important for you. Otherwise, if you start getting codependent, the minute they start pulling back, your mind is going to go crazy. Your mind is going to be like, well, why? He was giving me all this attention, and he was calling and texting all the time, and now he's like a turtle tucked back in his shell. Or it's like you have to be able to keep a level head and say, well, he's having a busy day, and not reading into it or freaking out over it. You know what I mean? Keep you, boo. Keep you, boo. Like, make sure that you continue to stay on your path. Very important, because you're being given this to fuel you in what you're already doing and feeling passionate about. Okay, that's the whole point. It's not like you've like won some kind of trophy and now wipe your hands of it and just go enjoy. This isn't your retirement yet. This isn't your retirement. This is taking it up a level, going up a level in every way, in your happiness, in your abundance, your joy, your excitement, your harmony, your security. You know, it's like in a lot of ways you will be, you would treat it with respect and reverence. Treat yourself with respect and reverence. Treat your growth path. Don't abandon your growth path. This is the problem with okay, I haven't even taken a drink. This is the problem with making it all about the relationship the whole time anyway, and why I always say focus on your personal growth. Your personal growth will never change. And it's like when you're like needy of this relationship, like once you get in the relationship, you're going to be just as needy. So it's like learn to be good with or good without. To be happy despite any circumstances. To stay really centered and grounded no matter who or what is interacting with you in the physical world or not. whether they're ghosting you or they're not, whether they're texting you or they're not, whether you guys are making love or you're not, or whether it's like none of it should even matter. Like, and you're gonna, of course, you might get off track for a moment, but just keep correcting yourself, bringing yourself back to that clear mind, because that's also where you're going to be less reactive to, and you're going to be able to maintain the maturity of and the integrity of the quality of the relationship, and that's what's going to maintain it for the long haul. So think stamina, long distance endurance rather than sprinting. Okay, get that mentality before this person comes in. Just think, all right, I'm in for the long haul. This is going to be a marathon. I really have to get a good attitude here. I have to be grounded. I need to be mature in the way that I look at things. You cannot see things clearly if your mind is spinning out. So back to this. You will feel passionate. I have to take a drink. You will feel passionate about an interest or a venture. Aim to see the big picture and be ready to attain a deeper understanding of the mysteries of life and the subtle and powerful energy that propels your self-development. Am I aligned with this message or what? This is like this is also the card of karmic connections. A karmic relationship is best navigated carefully, as there is a soul connection that will last throughout eternity. The relationship may well be wonderful and fulfilling, but if it is destructive or coercive, the choice must be taken to end the karmic cycle in a pleasant, matter-of-fact way. Avoid creating negative karma by focusing on the good in both yourself and those you interact with. I think that's just alluding a little bit to the fact that even karmic people are being attracted to you right now. Your true love is coming, and a karmic person or karmic people or people from your past are coming that you still have, feelings for. Passionate feelings. So, okay, so let's get more information for you feminines. And that's an 8. That card is an 8. And 8s are like cycles are ending, other ones are beginning. Trust in that cycle. Abundance. 8 is abundance. I just heard one of you say that. Abundance. 8 is abundance. Okay. A passionate, intense, or mysterious faith. I think mysterious also alludes to you just having to be discerning. You don't know who's coming first, who's coming second. I don't know who's on third. And so, okay, what animal is here to help the feminine at this time? What animal can she call on to help her here? Badger, be fearless and bold. Are you sure this is the feminine? Be fearless and bold. I feel like I need to read that. And it's number 4. Number 4 is stability, security. As far as I'm concerned, people see the numbers differently, but that's how I see it. It's like you are stabilizing. You're getting some security. Badger spirit rejoices at your persistence and commitment to what is true for you. See, whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith in your partnership with spirit is paying off. Yay! And the results will soon coalesce form into your world. You guys, these are no matter what deck I use, the same damn message is coming out. The gift of oh Lord. Okay, the gift of Badger Spirit is the surety that taking a risk now and being courageous, fearless, and bold will yield wondrous results. This is a time to harness your will and apply it consistently to the pursuit of your dreams. This includes your life purpose, not just this person. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, I just said this, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that spirit deems best for you. Badger spirit says you have what it takes to get what you want, so assert yourself. Be fearless and be bold, shining your light as your purpose calls you into the world. New relationships are also given a green light right now. Don't be afraid to make the first move. Badger spirit loves your brave and mighty heart. Like that move, some of you feminines might actually have to touch the masculines. The masculines are already scared in approaching you. You might have to make that move. You might have to touch him. It just reminds me of that one story. I'm not going to repeat it here, but I'm just saying, like, touch him. You know, if there's an awkward, weird moment and you feel like he's about to, you can do it. You do it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that brave. I'm like, I can tell you guys to do it. But I'll be like, it's hard. It's really hard to do that. I know. But be fearless and bold, they're telling us, okay? Whew, all right. What else? Oh, they're saying something about, I'm seeing a skunk too. Skunks are all about like harmony and playfulness, and it's like they won't stink you up unless you like threaten or hurt them. Oh, they're saying you're going to be a badger with one person and a skunk with the other. Yeah. Somebody's going to get the stink. Somebody's going to get the serious stink from you when they try something, when they try to touch you and you don't want it. So, okay. So I have, in 8 years, I've been on 2 dates. That's very revealing, isn't it? It's like, what? 2 dates? Like, no, and they weren't even, I wouldn't even consider them dates. Like this one guy begged and pleaded and followed me around and asked me, like, I'm seriously, I literally begged and pleaded and was just like, just go out with me, just go out with me. And I said, I finally, because he just was a player. He was a player. And I was like, no. Because that means, I mean, you're pretty much asking me to go have sex with you. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, no. And so I kept telling him no. And so finally he was just like, look, this thing's coming up. Just go with me to it. And I said, all right, but just as a friend. I'll go out with you as a friend. I don't want any monkey business. You better not try anything. And so we go out. And then we're walking along and he tries holding my hand. And I like pulled my hand. I was like, what are you doing? I said, friends. You know, a little bit later, he's trying to kiss me. A little bit later, he puts his hand up my shirt. And that was it. I was like, we're done. You go home. You go home. And I found out that he told a totally different story to some people, some mutual friends of ours. So nothing happened with him. In case you thought that it did, nothing happened with him. So that was one wonderful date, I guess you could call it. Not really a date. It wasn't supposed to be. And then, oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not even going to go with that. So I'm not even going to tell you about that. I'm not even, no. But anyway, somebody's going to get the stink. Somebody's seriously going to get the stink from you. And since this touch thing is coming up, this passion thing is coming up, they may make a move on you and you may need to just give them the stink. Okay? All right. The other guy, like, do what you got to do. If you love the guy, he seems to really be into you too, and you guys are really feeling it, then don't be afraid to make the move or to encourage it. Okay, so something fell. I gotta get it. Why does everything keep falling on the floor lately? Okay, all right. So, Badger's helping the feminines. All right, what do you guys want me to do now? They said a unicorn card. If we're still on the feminines right now. Whoa. Dance. Move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. You guys might go dancing. Dancing and passion go very well together, I must say. You might go dancing passionately somewhere together. Nice. Guys, better get ready for this night or series of nights. Oh, and you know what? What's popping in my head is like an insecurity of dancing. When you go out on that dance floor, you don't have to be some kind of expert dancer. Just forget anybody else is there and just really feel the music. Do you know what I mean? Like don't be insecure or compare yourself to the other people that you're dancing around. Just do it with your own flavor. I had this time back when I had this guy that I was with, and he didn't like how sexy I danced at all. And he would get really mad. And he didn't have the nerve to get out there and dance with me. But I would get out there and dance. And I'd even be dancing by myself. I wasn't even like going around dancing with other guys or anything. In fact, I'd be facing him and I'd be dancing for him. And he would still be, I would get him so mad because he'd be like, don't dance like that. Don't dance like that. Those guys are like seeing you, and I don't want them, to come over and pick up on you or whatever, So he was very uncomfortable with it. Well, due to that, I stopped dancing like that. I didn't do it anymore. I did it for his security. I did it because, I wanted to please him, and he didn't like it. He was so uncomfortable with it. I just stopped. Every once in a while, I might have snuck over in the corner and gone and danced a minute, by myself again. I'm a very loyal person. But yeah. So, but what that did is years later, even when he was out of the picture and everything, I went through this phase where I was very, very insecure about dancing that way anymore, even though I used to love it. I used to just really get into it. I'd get out on the dance floor and I'd be like, it was really awkward. and my friends would be like, loosen up. And I'm like, you have no idea what I've been through with this, Same with singing. Years ago, same kind of thing. I used to love getting up and singing karaoke, and I used to love singing. And then I went out with this guy whose mother was like an opera singer, and his sister and her husband could have been like these opera king and queen, like incredible country singers. Incredible, absolutely incredible. So of course I just was like, and I just would like sit down and just watch everybody. And they would encourage me, come on, get up with us, come on. I was like, hell no, I'm going to get up there, no. So I totally get it, is what I'm saying. A long way of saying, I totally get it, you guys. Don't be that way though. Like, get out. I had to learn. I had to like drink sometimes to like loosen up to where I could like dance like I really like to again. But and every once in a while I sing on my channel just slightly, but I do it insecurely. It's not really like confident like I used to do. So, just try to loosen up and get out of your insecurities and fears about that stuff in the past. This is a whole clean slate. This is like somebody you could be like a kid with, somebody you could be totally vulnerable in yourself with. So just let loose and have fun. Let that be all you care about. Be a goofball. Dance terrible. Dance terrible. Go. That's what you need to do. Get out on the dance floor and be like, I'm going to be a total freak. I am going to be like the worst dancer ever. And I'm going to make a point of it, and then you'll find your feel. Then you'll like get into this, just go out with that attitude and just maybe even close your eyes and just, dance your heart out with your eyes closed if you have to. Pretend nobody's there. I don't know. Do what you got to do, but really have fun. Don't become like a wallflower and be all insecure and be like, oh no, I'm just going to sit over on the side. I don't know. Like try not to be like that because your spirit's broken. If that's the case, your you're saying that it's okay for you to just sit there, this wounded warrior with your spirit broken. Challenge yourself to get, to get over that kind of stuff. Anyway. Okay, possibility, raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. I think this is saying don't settle. If your karmic actually shows up on the scene before your masculine or something like that, who knows what order they're coming in. It's just going to be crazy, but keep your standards raised. Don't go back to that ex who is a jerk to you. Do not do that. Men and women, like don't go back to anybody who didn't treat you right in the past. People do change, but you deserve even better. You deserve new. You deserve something that really expands you, somebody who you look up to, or somebody who is just like amazing to you, somebody like that helps you raise your vibration and elevates you. You have unlimited potential. Don't forget, some of you may not believe me yet, but maybe I've predicted you're going to become famous, or you're going to become like incredible in your own right. Or even maybe you're a secretary right now and you're going to be managing the company or owning the company someday. But a lot of you feminines are raising up in your own way. You're going to be a star in your own way. So keep that in mind. Keep your end potential in mind, not what you are now necessarily. Realize that you are going to be and already are deep inside this incredible butterfly. You may be sort of just freshly coming out of your cocoon right now, but you're going to be amazing. So you got to have a partner that will, be on that level with you. Receive, be open to receiving goodness. Believe you're worthy of abundance because a gift is coming to you soon, you guys. Again, I think we get this every single reading. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you're worthy of abundance. Whenever we have had like a hard life and somebody tries to give us something, a lot of times it's just like, it's like looking the gift horse in the mouth, or feeling like it's too good to be true, trying to push it away, or, back when you were a masculine, you feminines, you know what it's like to be freaked out by somebody giving to you. And so you might be kind of tempted to go back in a more masculine space that way. But do not push this away, you guys. When you're the giver, it feels really good to have the other person take. Like, I have a friend of mine who's always giving to me, and it makes me so mad that she doesn't want to take back. And I'm like, take. And she's like, no, I give. And I'm like, you better take. And she's like, I won't. And I'm like, you better take, because I'm going to give. And she's like, no, and we just we fight about it. And I get all mad. I'm like, I'm going to give you something and you have to, and I've forced her, I've made her take gifts before, but it feels good when somebody goes, thank you. And they take what you have to give and they just appreciate it. You know what I mean? You don't want to have to sit there convincing somebody, fighting with someone over that kind of thing. It's like, if they want to give it to you, then give back in your own way. Everybody has their own things that they're going to offer up in a relationship. Maybe they're going to give you something lavish. Maybe you're going to give them so much love they don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you have something to offer them that they've never had in abundance like that either. It's going to challenge both of you to feel worthy of that kind of giving. Maybe you're going to want to give them foot massages every night, or maybe you're going to want to make love to them all the time. Maybe you're going to be giving him something sweet, something kind that he's never had before. So who cares what somebody is giving you? Don't even care what it is, what shape or form it's in. Just take it with gratitude and give freely. Also, both of you are going to have that. Oh my God, the card that came along with it is abundance. Look at how many cards there are. I swear, you guys, I'm not making this stuff up. I did not pre-shuffle or anything. God. abundance. And look at the unicorn, even has rainbow wings and a rainbow above. And I always talk about how the rainbow means blessings. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you now. Have mercy. And a field full of flowers. So that last reading, I think it was messages. No, it wouldn't have been messages from Spirit. I don't know. That one that I just did. It talks about the gift of the flower and how, yeah. And so here you're going from the one flower to like a million flowers, like so many flowers that you don't even know what to do with it all. You're just going to be like, it just reminds me of the one song, like, something about the daisies, like dancing amongst the daisies. It was some kind of really like flitty floaty song. Oh my gosh. Okay, so all right, they just want to do like a fortune reading card and then, or maybe two. Oh my gosh. Chariot. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused, you guys. Maybe you're gonna get a little love bite. Charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. Why does she need to stay strong and focused? On what you want, rather than get distracted with, well, I feel like your vibration, like stay strong and focused on some of these horses that are like trying to bite your hair are actually trying to be naysayers. They're going to try to tell you, like, no, that's not going to work. No. Like, no, who are you? Who are you to go with that? There's got to be something wrong with this. There's got to be something wrong with you. There has to be something wrong with them. Like, no. Hold back the reins. No. So I'm going to suggest this as part of this stay strong and focused. Maybe don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody when this starts happening. Maybe just keep it to yourself so that you can use your own wisdom and discernment. Don't, like we talked about in that last talk, don't be telling anybody. Don't let anybody else's opinions weigh in on this. I know what that's like. I know what that's like. You want to share your experience with everybody, but you know what? Write it down in a diary. Type it out. Do something like that. But keep it between the two of you so you can make your own decisions just between the two of you, okay? And then charge ahead with confidence. Charge ahead with confidence. The universe is saying when this person comes and you feel that confidence and that passion with them and you don't want to skunk them, charge forward. Forward, not back. Don't dig your heels in. Don't go and tell a bunch of people who are going to put a bunch of doubt in your head. Oh my gosh. Okay, eagle, you will soon soar toward your destiny and with greater clarity and strength. So having this person come in is going to give you that clarity and that strength that you need to keep charging forward toward your destiny. And I just said that the universe is rewarding you or giving you this next level to help you like level up and go to the next level. It's helping you to go like spill over into more and more of that divine life purpose, more like have you give more to the world. It's having you, it's like you're going to the next gear. You're just going to the next gear. So it's giving you all of this abundance so that you can, it's fueling your fire, fueling your passionate fire toward this person and your passionate fire toward your passion, toward your purpose, toward what you were meant to be, what you were meant to do, your destiny, right? Keep that eagle eye perspective. This means, like I always talk about the higher self being our eagle self, because the eagle soars above everything and can see the truth of what's to come, and it can see any kind of obstacles in your path. It guides you. Your higher self is up there going, okay, this thing's coming up ahead. You better watch out for that and go around this way. And it's like, it helps you navigate. It knows the ultimate highest truth of everything, like the giraffe. But in order to hear the eagle, I always say, you have to be present in the moment and stay out of overthinking things and out of your thoughts. because it clogs. When you try to over control something, it clogs the pipe between you, the communication pipe between you and your higher self. So again, it's coming around full circle with that initial message about keep your head clear, listen to your intuition, listen to your guidance, listen to the divine speaking to you. That divine is your own higher self speaking to you, helping you, guiding you along, helping you feel grounded and insecure and comfortable with all these changes. And then look at what we get next. Flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Success, destiny, purpose, going to the next level, and emotional fulfillment. I mean, what's it all about? Like, why go through any of it if you're not going to be emotionally fulfilled? If you're going to be fretting, freaking out, fighting, that's a lot of F's. Fretting, freaking out, fighting, or any of that nonsense. If you're going to be like in emotional turmoil, and if you're going to be really like stressed out of your mind and stuff, like, what's the purpose of it? You have to be able to be grounded and secure and happy despite any circumstances going on around you, and the universe is not going to reward you with that until you're mentally capable and able and ready to take that on. Because going to the next level means the stress is going to get amped up. You're going to have haters. You're going to have all this bad stuff happen along with the good stuff. So you gotta be tough enough to, and emotionally mature enough to be able to handle that with grace as best you can. And so you're going to have success in whatever these endeavors are that you are wanting to do. You'll have success with the endeavors that you do with your partner that's coming in. And the emotional fulfillment are going to be yours because you've worked really hard for that and you've learned how to do that. You know, you've kind of mastered that through the separation phase and all the pain that you've been through in your life. You know, you've transformed a lot. So you're getting rewarded, and with that comes great responsibility as well. Whoa. Okay. Progress is positive, and personal goals will be achieved. And then this reminds me of the guy that had the coin, was like doing that, and that messages from spirit, I think it was. I think that's what I don't know. Okay, but it's in a recent video if you want to look it up. I think I had the gray background, gray ruffly background. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. That's success, another word for success. Know that you are protected as you face these challenges. Just remain cautious and aware. Know that you're protected, so don't go into this all fearful as you face these challenges. Even have a good sense of humor about it, and just know that that's a natural part of your growth process, is to face that kind of some of the difficulties. And this situation might involve a proposal, a romantic or business opportunity as indicated. And it could be both. It could be you get proposed to and there's going to be a business opportunity in there. Or both. I mean, or either or. Maybe it is both because they had me say that twice. So, taking things to the next level in your relationship too. Taking things to the next level in every area of your life. Every area. Like, okay. Somebody just commented in one of the recent videos that she'd been seeing dragonflies a lot, and I was like, I do too, and I keep pulling the dragonfly. But here it is again. Have confidence during this time of great joy. Great joy. Have you been feeling great joy lately? Probably not this kind of joy. This is great joy. We're talking exuberance, victory, excitement, like running around giddy in circles, jumping up and down like you don't know what to do. That's great joy, right? Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Connection to spirit, meaning you're present in the moment. You can hear that inner voice. You can hear that divine guidance within you because your mind is quiet and clear. So you're excited, but you're quiet, clear, and grounded at the same time, and you feel a sense of renewal, rejuvenation, freshness. It's like, thank God, a fresh new chapter has opened up. Something new is coming in. Something wonderful is coming in. Star, hard times are over, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. The hard times are over. You can leave that at the door. Like, let it go. Like, let the past go. This is a whole new phase. Treat it new. Treat it with reverence and respect. You're becoming a star. You may be marrying a star. But the hard stuff, that's in the past. Leave it in the past and look forward, and only forward with confidence, to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Gosh, you guys, like, make sure you close the door properly on the past. You don't want to bring your past stuff forward. Okay, that was the owl. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. That's also why they want you to stay grounded and clear, so that you can get these spirit messages that are going to be coming through to you. Downloads, aka downloads. All right. So I want to switch over to the masculine. You know, I would do I was going to say that I would cut these videos in half, so it's like a feminine reading and a masculine reading. But honestly, like, nobody would watch the feminine one. They're all just interested in the masculine. So I like to do the feminine first, so that if they're like, okay, yeah, I buy into that, I think that could definitely be happening for me. If you're resonating with it and you're not like highly skeptical, but you're actually thinking, this could be possible, then that's what's going on. Okay. Okay, so, and I had this one girl, she was very skeptical of the positive messages that I share. She was like, I don't know, you always say this and these wonderful things, and then I just don't see it in the physical world, and and I was just like, okay, but if you align with that energy, if you keep that vibration high and you align with that energy and know that it's possible, then that's how things can change. And then, like, she kept a little bit, I don't know about all this stuff. I just don't, and I could tell she was just, a little bit in that masculine energy. And then she started to go, I just saw this big shift in my masculine. Like, I didn't think that was possible. Oh my gosh, now we're hanging out. Oh my gosh, now he's saying this, and then she brought him in for a reading, and I was just like, wow, this is like amazing. This is like a miracle, right? So she figured it out. Don't poo-poo this energy. Don't do it, because the law of attraction is always at work. And so if you can raise your vibration and believe, anything can happen. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you. But you have to be young at heart. You have to believe, Okay, so 33, eclipse in Sagittarius, growth. Success after a setback. This is the card of personal growth. A turning point in a project or a learning curve is imminent. A broad-minded approach to your own abilities and interests will allow new information and research to enrich your life as a project or a phase in your life reaches completion. This represents the culmination of a steep learning curve. You will gain fresh insight and information to allow you to broaden your scope and begin an exciting adventure. A trip, legal matter, or a move may be on the cards. Travel, study, and furthering your own initiatives can consume your time now, and you will gradually feel optimistic about growth and new horizons. If doubts creep in, ensure you check details and boost your ideas with expert advice. You are beginning to reach a new level of wisdom and experience and may be called upon to teach, mentor, advise, or coach others. Your ability as a teacher can lead to new options. Do not doubt your abilities. Do not doubt your abilities, but step into new roles with certainty and knowledge. Own it. Own it, you guys. You will bring much wisdom to those who need it. If opposition to your projects or obstacles arise at this time, ensure you represent the truth above all else. Yay! Avoid gossip, half-truths, and trickery. See, there's the other side is always trying to like undermine it or have somebody make you doubt it or try to pull you back with an X or try to like whatever. It's like, but stay true to your truth above all else. What is right for you, not anybody else, not anybody else's opinion. Your honesty and steadfastness are not only an asset to you, but also your crowning glory. Damn. If you feel you've lost direction or that considerable changes are far beyond your comfort zone, rest assured you will rise to the challenges and find direction. A legal matter may be disruptive, but as long as you adhere to the truth, justice will reign, you guys. A setback may seem to delay matters or take you on an unanticipated journey of discovery. You will find success even if along the way you seem to take several little detours or knocks. This is the card of delayed success. I think what it's also saying, there's a message, you guys need to read this, on Instagram. I just put up a few days ago. And look for the one, okay, look for the one that has big, bold vision. Look for that one. Big, bold vision. Read that because it goes along with this message. Well, maybe I'll just read it. All right. You were not born to play a small role in your life. You have the ability to dream big, even if you have absolutely no idea how your visions will come into fruition. You can access the heart and your intuition without overthinking the details. There is a vision or an idea that is coming to you, but you may worry that it's too much for you. But don't worry, it's meant to be yours. There may need to be some adjustments or tweaking as you let go of your limited thinking and open up to fearless acceptance of bigger, brighter, more radical, and more potent possibilities of creatively living your light in this world. Remember that you are healing and growing success. As you manifest this big idea, you will touch the hearts of others through your presence, your inner work, and your choices. This is a win-win situation. Give yourself permission to break the mold and forge newer, more expansive perspectives of what's possible. Let go and open up. Others will benefit from this. Even though it is your vision, it's not just about you. When something's right for you, endless synchronicities and support will flow your way at the right time and in the right way. So stay open, receptive, playful, and surrendered. You're about to become part of a grand visionary beginning. It has the makings of something fantastic. There will be twists and turns to come about. Both of these talk about twists and turns, so expect that. Even the feminine had that. But trust your heart and be still with your choices. And when the time feels right and truthful, take a leap. Trust in what you are perceiving intuitively, even if it conflicts with what everyone else around you is saying. Trust your knowingness. It's accurate, and this will be proven later. Trust that things will be coming up roses for you. Even if everything seems to be a bit in shambles right now, it's really just the essential mess before a truly spectacular success. There's an affirmation beneath it that you guys can look up on my Instagram if that message really resonates for you. There's going to be growing pains. There's going to be obstacles you guys have to face. Nothing just like, you don't just walk through a door and that's Wonderland, and it's like everything's perfect. It's not going to be like that, but know that everything's going to come up roses, and know that there's like going to be this big garden of flowers up ahead for you guys. Okay. All right. So which animal, and I just got progress, not perfection also. You guys will just have to work at this. You guys haven't talked for a long time. You don't even know what's coming up. You both have lives that you were living separate before this. So as you guys come together, there's going to be all kinds of tweaks you guys will have to go through. Maybe you weren't on the same page about this that you wanted in the future. Maybe it's about to take a detour and go this direction, or maybe what you're doing is going to change a lot, you know? And so stay totally open to compromising, you know, with your lover and coming up with something that excites you both, you know? Who's helping the masculine? Ooh, koi fish spirit. Koi fish is all about abundance too. But it says there is always enough. You know, the masculines have this problem of feeling like there's never enough. You know, they just always feel like they're lacking in some way. Just know that that is the downfall of the masculine. That's one of your biggest blockages. You got to get over that, because you are enough, and exactly as you are right now, that is enough. You don't need anything more than what you already are and who you already are. Your feminine is going to love you despite anything outside of you. They don't even care. I mean, you could go broke and they would just love the hell out of you. Trust me, they're not going to go anywhere. So you don't have to earn this feminine. And, you know, I just felt some of you feel like, well, I'm really immature sometimes, or sometimes I say harsh things, or sometimes I, you know, so does she. You know, you guys are human beings. You're going to come into it with your own insecurities and the things that you have issues with. Everybody's got triggers. So just have an attitude of wanting to help each other out. You know, just work as a team on it. Okay. The koi fish who grows big within a small pond reminds us that within each of us is the potential for prosperity. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state. So regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance that you need. The message of koi spirit is to begin to generate wealth within, with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may be, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. So don't get caught up in a lack mentality. Feel abundant, feel grateful for everything that you do have, and that's going to build for you. Outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity. So begin to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Love, being lavished with love, lavished with support from this person. Like in every way, shape, and form, you're about to feel prosperity. Even if at the moment it feels as if riches are not yours, they soon will be. Start to envision the plenty that spirit wants to experience. Like some of you, I feel like maybe have taken a financial hit, but don't even worry about it. Don't even blink an eye at it. Just let that money go, because you're going to be like, it's like a pruning. That branch is going to just boom right back up, especially when you align with your true love. Then it's like the universe turns and looks at you and says, oh, wow, they did it. Here we go. Boom. And it's just like blesses you and causes a major growth spurt in both of you, and massive abundance starts pouring in. Okay, so even if at the moment, if riches are not yours, they soon will be. Start to envision the plenty that spirit wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscious and deliberate co-creating, spirit will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You have so much to offer and so much of value to express to the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have and who you are. For the koi fish wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. Call upon the koi fish. Ask the koi fish to help you out. All right, so what do the unicorns have to say to the masculines this week? Or this time period? Pre-holiday. Oh my gosh, miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way, or you're on your way to it. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Some of you feel like you don't have enough. Some of you feel like you don't have a solid enough plan. Some of you feel like, but I don't have this lined up and I don't have that lined up and I don't have the answers for this. It doesn't matter. Miracles are happening anyway. Life wants these couples to come together, and it's going to make miracles happen to make that happen. So just trust, just go forward and see what starts to unfold. And it may not even be what you would have planned out anyway. So go with the flow of that. Rebirth, reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality, you guys. You are that phoenix rising from the ashes. It's time to make this life whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to look at all like it just was in that prior life you had, that chapter you just closed. It doesn't have to look like that at all. It can be full of love and magic and miracles and unicorns. Reinvent yourself. Like if you were to take this moment of pause before this comes together, think about who you really, really would want to be. If you could drop all pretenses or people-pleasing others or anything, just really think about like, what would I really want to accomplish? What would I really want to do? Who would I really want to be if no one had any kind of influence over me? That's reinventing yourself. And then with your true love, you're going to have that support because she or he are definitely going to get behind that. If that's truly what's calling you and that's what makes you excited, that person's going to be your biggest cheerleader on your path. So align with it now so that you guys can like just start working together to help make each other's dreams come true. You're going to have an individual dream, each of you, and you're going to have a together dream. Something that you guys also like, a love project, something that you work on together, you both feel really passionate about. So support each other in your own individual ways, and then also, support the project and fuel the project you guys have together. Give life to your dreams. So far on this journey, a lot of this has just been both in your guys' imaginations, in the 5D or in daydreaming or just imagining what it would be like. This is time to actually give life to your dreams. So this is making it real. This is making it tangible. Being able to touch the person, look in their eyes, have communication with them, hear their voice over the phone, text them, tell them that you love them, and things like that, creating a new reality. So this is a whole new world, a whole new world is blossoming up, blossoming open. Well, blossoming up too, I guess. Okay, so anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. So whatever's just happened in your life, if you're pretty angry at how things ended, or certain things, certain kinds of injustices or anything like that that's happened, or if you get tempted to be angry about something, a blockage that comes along on the way, use that power in a constructive way. Don't let it get you off course. Don't let it distract you. Don't let any kind of drama distract you. Just stay centered, stay connected to spirit, stay grounded, breathe, and use it to your advantage. Use it to fuel your fire. Let it be your charcoal. Let it be another log on the fire. You know what I mean? Turn life's lemons into lemonade, right? All right. One more. Wow. Possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. You too, my darling, need to believe in yourself and your ultimate potential. Do not settle for those exes of the karmics or anybody else or somebody telling you, no, you can't soar. No, this isn't you. And you're like, oh, I know, don't let somebody else fuel your insecurities. Only surround yourself or listen to people who fuel your fire, not your insecurities. Don't go back to exes because they're more comfortable. You're settling if you do that, and it's not going to sit right with you. If you make that decision to go backwards instead of forward into the new life that's calling to you, you're going to really regret it. You're going to really regret it, and you're going to feel very depressed, and you're going to just fall back into not giving a shit anymore. You know what I mean? You're going to go numb. And that would just be an injustice, because you have built yourself up all this time. You have overcome so much. You've become so much stronger. You've gotten in your power. You know, you've done so much work on yourself. Do not let some kind of a setback or a person or a naysayer or an ex put a kink in your spokes or dull your sparkle ever again. You know, break free of any of that and realize your own potential. You're thinking small potatoes. You're thinking small potatoes, and this is about to blow up. And you're not even going to recognize yourself in like 6 months to a year. Once you come into this connection with this person, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did it. And I can't believe I waited as long as I did. You know, you're going to be so glad. And you're going to be like, not only do I have more peace and harmony in my family and in my life, but I'm so freaking in love, and I wake up so grateful every single day, and I feel so aligned with what my life is now, and I feel so honest now. I feel so aligned with my ultimate truth. I feel more like myself than I've ever felt before in my life. I'm so grateful. And you're going to be in your power, just coming from gratitude. It's not like you have to play powerful. It's not like you have to act like you're confident. You're just going to be from that place of gratitude and renewal and rebirth. You're going to feel like Hercules just because you're so happy, you know, just because you're so happy. And you're more aligned. Whenever you're aligned with what the universe, what your higher self is like calling you into, you're going to feel more confident just naturally. It's not even playing, you know. Chariot, oh my gosh. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Don't let those people bite you and try to pull you back into that old world. It's not who you are anymore. You're giving birth in a new. Can you imagine a little baby coming out of the canal and saying, I want to go back? You know? Yeah, they can. I mean, sure, they want to go back into that nice, cozy thing that they were comfortable with. You know, I mean, it was comfortable, right? But look at all that baby's going to do when it comes out. Proposal. What a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Go ahead and propose. If this is your idea and you've been thinking this and this has been on your heart, ask for her hand in marriage. Or give her a business opportunity. You guys can discuss whatever this is that's on your heart. Give her that rose. Let her know you picked her. And there is no one else. Oh my gosh, marriage. You're attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. By making this choice to go forward into this new life, you are attracting emotional fulfillment. Again, you're choosing you, you're choosing your truth, you're choosing authenticity, you're choosing to step it up in your life. And it's also going to bring unconditional love by the universe, by your partner, and from you. You're going to love yourself unconditionally because you were brave enough to make this decision. Jeez, you guys. Oh, plane. Oh my gosh, and key. I'm going to stop after this because it's just, oh my Lord. Plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full, not empty. You're not going to have regret making this decision, you guys. Fly over and see her. Take her on a trip. Take her on a journey. You guys are just getting started. You guys might travel the world together. You might be traveling all the time. You might be on a plane all the time. But your life is going to be more full with this person in it, and you know that. The key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those who let go of the past. So let go of what you've left behind. The magic is in forward motion. The key is in new beginnings. Not going back to what you had. You're holding the key right there with a heart on it. You just got to stick it in that keyhole. That's all you got to do. Stick it in that keyhole and turn it. And that door to that new life is about to totally open up for you guys. New beginnings, new directions, new adventures. New adventures. How exciting and fun is that? Having this person who's got your back in your corner. Imagine what you are capable of, or what is possible for you when you have like a queen or a king by your side to motivate you, to inspire you, to excite you, to help you stay calm, to help you really step into the authentic you. It's awaiting those who are ready to let go of the past. Let go, you guys. Let go, let go, let go of that past. It doesn't serve you anymore. It allowed you to grow. It allowed you to grow, and now it's served its purpose and it's gone. So let it go and let it be in the past. Believe in yourself. Believe anything's possible. Just stay out of your head and stay in the moment. And be open for miracles to happen, because they're happening for you now. Right now. They're happening. So, wow. I didn't expect that to be as long as it was, but that was a wonderful, incredible message. Holy cow. So affirming and so repeated of everything else. I have this other deck here. I'm going to just every deck that's here right now, I'm just going to select a random card from each deck just to be funny and just see what happens, okay? So, I don't know what order this is in. I don't know where anything is. Message for those who are watching right now. 6 of Ariel. Material needs getting fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. This is also, it means reciprocation. It's like that which was unbalanced before is going to be balanced by equal give and take in this relationship. And it also means receiving money from someone. And it also means everything balancing out in terms of like I said, where there were imbalances, those things are now balanced out. So if you weren't communicating, now you're going to be communicating on a regular basis. If there were no opportunities, now opportunities abound. It's like everything becoming balanced out. Okay, now we have the Morgan Greer. A message for those watching. Okay, check this one out. This is the 4 of Cups, and sometimes that means unrequited love, or somebody being totally dissatisfied because they're just ignoring you and they're like being stubborn, not even looking. But look at in this particular deck, he's not looking at those 3 cups. He's not looking at the third party. He's not looking at the karmic. He's not looking at any temptation at all. He's focused on you, the gift from God, the Ace of Cups, the new beginning in love. Wow. Oh my gosh, do you remember that messages from Spirit that I did and I said the masculines are rising up from the bushes? This masculine still has the bushes in his hair. He's not freshly out of the bushes. He's coming for you. He's going to take that cup of love. Don't worry. He's not looking at those 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups represent the third party, the karmic. Oh my gosh. We'll take one more from the fortune cards. Message for those watching. Dragonfly, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. You might start seeing more dragonflies now. Okay. This deck. This is the Toro Mucha. Ace of Coins, you guys. A new opportunity, a proposal, a commitment. A new life opening up. Something tangible, something real, something in your physical world. Is this recording? Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Oh, this is the regular Rider-Waite deck. A message for those who are watching. Oh geez. Okay. Well, okay. So cutting out mental conflict. These both kind of fell out. So And this is knowing and saying your ultimate truth and having boundaries, establishing good boundaries and communication. This is communication. They're ending the mental conflict because maybe they were spurred by competition. Maybe they were like, I got to reach out to her or him because they're, I don't want them to go with someone else. I want them to be mine. And I want to make sure that those other suitors are like walking away sad. I want to win. I want victory. And he knows that to be his ultimate truth. And he's having boundaries with people in the past. He's communicating clearly with his feminine. And yeah, he's just staying strong in his truth. So the mental conflict, fading to the back. Truth coming forward. Okay, the animal spirit deck. Message for those watching. That's a skunk. You're gonna skunk up some of these people. You gotta skunk up the karmic. You gotta skunk up the people in your past who come forward who try to hold you back. Know your worth is what it says. Know your worth. I want to read it. I'm sorry this is so long, but isn't this great, dude? We could just like sit here forever getting this information. This is beautiful. What do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you've accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are. And if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and Skunk Spirit wants you to be your best self, the true you. What a beautiful way to end. Oh my gosh, I've got like chills all over the top of my head. All right, so I want to do how can I not do a light language blessing for this, you guys? All right. This is to help all of you who this resonated with. If this isn't, just let me do the blessing. Hamaken salaki shomba pai, halakidi natsena, leshikitin sampo lakidi napakesa, halahi momake, ashikitsana de lakidi idatuana, ashikitsono make, halahi son sona kadila. Okay, so what they showed me was like you guys are both being anointed as king and queen. So it's like they showed me you being like a prince and or a princess or like whatever the step is just below becoming the king or queen officially when you get married or whatever. And they're saying everyone feels that anxiety when they're about to step it up into the next level. And they always worry, can I fill those shoes? But watch movies like The Prince and Me and stuff like that. It'll help get you ready. But it's like everybody's going to be insecure when they're being like exalted or put up somewhere, So it's like you're about to become like a combined kingdom of both of your peeps. You've got her world and his world, or if you guys are the same sex, whatever. This person's world and this person's world are coming together, and you guys are like going to have this kingdom of all of those that you will be influencing. And you are going to step up as the king and the queen of that world, of your own little influenced bubble, and you will be inspiring those people, and it will become easier as you go. Just put the crown on your head and listen to the guidance instead of it being the guidance from your fathers or mothers or whatever, and it could still be, but really it's like God or a spirit is going to be the one giving you instructions. The one saying, okay, go this way, okay, tweak this, okay, move that, okay. And it's like you gotta be cohesive as a team, work together as a team, and then go forward with compromising, go forward with listening to your gut and your intuition, and just work together as to how to rule your kingdom. And you guys are going to make quite the impact. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. So don't worry about it. It's just like with any new job. When you get there, you're a little insecure, but once you get your feet wet, it's like if you would look back at some of the things you've accomplished now when you first started out, how scared you were and how easy it became as you got into it. It's exactly like that. It's going to feel a little intimidating at first. And then as you get used to it, it's going to feel so natural and you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. But everything was in perfect divine timing and everything was exactly as it was supposed to be. So blessings to you guys, and thanks for being on this journey with me. You know, it's been a rough thing to go through, I'll tell you. But I've grown so much. Just look back at how you've grown through this journey. Like, who were you even a year ago? Do you even recognize that person? You know, imagine how you're going to be a year or two from now looking back at today. Remembering this video, maybe save this video and set it aside. Look back at it a year from now and be like, whoa, I'm living that new life now. And I remember being really scared when I watched that video. Like, am I ready? You know, can I really do this? Here we go. It's happening. All right. So happy holidays. You're always going to remember 2019. You're always going to remember this. Wow. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.